This has potential. It does. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I am making reactions for Eurovision and you can find lots of videos on my channel, so subscribe so you don't miss them. Anyways, it's time for Switzerland because on March 8th they released their internally selected artist and his song. In May we're gonna see Marius Bear singing Boys Do Cry. The song was written and composed by the artist himself and Martin Gallop. After John Steers, Switzerland really has a difficult task to beat that one. Let's see what they prepared. Who knows? Starting with reaction in 3, 2, 1. This is the music video because there is no live performance yet. Oh. The lyrics are like, it's sad, but it's also nice, and I really like that they included children in the music video. Oh no, he got rejected. Sad. Okay, about the song. It's interesting how he one word, one word, one word. The song can be the moment on stage, like really, if they come up with amazing staging. This has potential. It does. So this is like just protective armor, and he's crying underneath. Okay. Important message. Switzerland gave us another ballad, very different from the previous one, but let's go in details. Let's talk about my 5 segments. As always, we start with song and lyrics. Switzerland has brought another slow ballad, but I noticed something. I don't know how many of you will agree with me, but I feel that the way this song is composed and the production here sounds current, but I feel it sounded current in 2001 as well, and maybe in 1993. So is this sort of an evergreen type of music, which always works, because I listen to this and I see this playing in an old movie. I see people slow dancing to this song, maybe not necessarily to this song because of the lyrics, but it's not a love song, it's a message song. But this type of music is very suitable for slow dancing, for romantic dinner. It has a jazzy moment, I think, after the second chorus, if I'm not mistaken, and the way it progresses from piano start, and then we have strings and everything together in the end. It's really nice. But as I said, it's not modern, but it's still current. And I hope you get what I say here, because I don't think it's dated, but I think it was present back then as well. About the lyrics of the song, I mean, the title says it all. It is a message song about that boys can cry and that's okay. And we live in 21st century for people who don't know that, because there are some people who don't know that, and it's perfectly acceptable to cry. Period. My favorite lyric is, when night falls and the moon is all we see, don't fear the wolf that lives in me. It's poetic. It's also dramatic a little bit. But yeah, I just love what it conveys and what it means. Plus, I love the full moon a lot. So if there is a moon in the lyrics, I'm probably going to gravitate to that. So overall, really nice and pleasant composition. Great job, Switzerland. Let's talk about his vocals. So he is a very competent vocalist. I enjoy his voice, even though this song doesn't really showcase his talent completely. But I would like to stress that it's about the atmosphere and it's about the mood of the song, not about his vocal abilities. So this is not that type of a song that you should just use your voice to the maximum and show how good of a singer you are. It is more about keeping it simple, toned down, and just surrender to the feeling, to the moment, to the emotion. And I noticed that all part that he has, it's different. It sounded a bit weird at first in the first verse or the first chorus. I'm not sure where it is mentioned, but also how he starts to sing the first few lines, just like saying words, and from that slow beginning we go to that high note and harmonies with the backing vocalist, and that's what I was talking about with this progression. This was really well executed and produced with intention, so I have to congratulate Switzerland on that. I kind of wonder, I'm not scared about his live. I'm more scared about the performance and choreography and staging. Let's move to possible performance and choreography at Eurovision. I'm torn between two things. The one that I don't want to see and one that I would like to see. I would like to see the performance with two dancers retelling the story, like embodying the message of the song on stage and showing it to everyone, while he might be standing somewhere like on something elevated and just sing. But what I don't want to see is just him at the middle of the stage with nothing around him, just singing this song. And this is something that I feel we might get. Hopefully I'm wrong. Switzerland showed us that they know how to prepare good stage and prepare the good performance. So I hope they will think about this one, how they want to present it, because as I said, everything is about emotion and about the atmosphere. So if nothing is happening on stage, if it's empty, if it's monotone, it will not translate, because then it will be boring. But if they manage to draw people in and then keep them in that emotion, because many people will resonate with this. Trust me, many people at home will resonate with the message of the song, which is very easy to catch. And as I said, it's accessible throughout the generations. So I think people will feel this song at home, but then also grant them a visual aspect of it. I'm sure he will deliver a good performance in terms of emotion. That is also important, because if he looks distant, it will not help. So he needs to be vulnerable, he needs to show that he feels what he sings, and it's possible that this might be even his personal story from childhood. Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's not important, but it is important that he present it as it is, so people believe him. I think that with that recipe, things could really fall into place. Let's talk about styling and staging. About the styling, in this music video he is wearing very regular clothes. I could see him wearing something like that at Eurovision as well. I wouldn't really like it. I don't have a clear idea about what he could be wearing, but something tells me we're gonna get some sort of a Victoria styling from last year, but a bit different, not the same, but something like that. And the overall atmosphere of the song resonates with that music video, so I could see them recreating some sort of bedroom on stage, toys or something around, just to show this inner child and how he plays with, not really plays with the toys, you know what I mean, but how he, I don't know, interacts with them, how he observes his surroundings and his emotions. Then they can recreate something really beautiful visually. I think just the night sky with the LEDs create this atmosphere of night and loneliness and sadness. And they mentioned full moon, so make the full moon for me. I see the big potential here, but I feel it's just gonna be him standing with reflectors on him and nothing else will happen. About the special effects, minimum, just whatever is needed to create that atmosphere. Let's see what are the chances of Switzerland qualifying for the grand final. Switzerland performs in the first half of the first semi-final, and I have here on the wall countries on paper. And now I notice that we have the full first half. I mean, this video is pretty late, so maybe we have all songs already, but where I am at, we have the full first half of the first semi-final, which is really cool. And Switzerland kind of has a bit of a competition here with Lithuania, even though they're really different, and the Netherlands, which is kind of the same vibe, just different story, but the same vibe. So Switzerland will have to really come up with something to stand out. So recently Switzerland is really doing well. They were 4th in 2019 and then they were 3rd in 2021. That's a really high bar to beat. So yeah, I hope they can continue with their qualification streak, at least that. Honestly, I don't think this is top 10 material at this point. Maybe with perfect staging and styling and very strong performance it could be, but not for the top 3 or 5. I think not. And let's see what everyone else think. Let's check the Eurovision scoreboard app to see how the song was received in the community. Oof. At this moment, when we have a lot of songs already here, Switzerland is not doing that well. But let me tell you this, not all hope is gone. I really think people will resonate with it when they see it live. This is just the music video, it's not the same thing. Juries could also support this. As I said, it's an evergreen song. It will be tough. I feel it will be tough, but there is a chance. The hope is still there. So, and what do you think? Do you think Switzerland can qualify with this song? And how do you imagine that performance on stage? Write all your opinions and thoughts in the comment section. I can't wait to read them. The next country on my list is Cyprus. Until that video,